What's happening YouTube? My name is Ryan, and today on Tricro Studios, we're going to be taking a look at the Hercules Guitar Rack, the GS525B. So basically I picked this up because I'm looking to expand the amount of guitars that I have, and I'm running out of wall space. So I got this because it holds 5 guitars. Now, you do have the option, Canada, so this was $10, so you do have the option of adding up to 5 more guitars to this stand. So you get these little expander packs or whatever, so it's basically $10 Canadian per guitar that you're going to add to it. So here I'll do a quick unboxing. I don't think there's really going to be anything in the box other than the stand and some plastic. Let's quickly do that. Alright, so I was right. All that was in the box was this plastic and the stand. Alright, so there aren't any instructions, but I don't really think you need them. All you do is you just pull this down and it rests kind of in place and we're all good. Then the neck holders right here. Now they don't lock in place, but they're pretty sturdy. They're not really loose or anything like that. There's a bit of resistance when I lift them up. So let's actually put this to the test. Alright, so as my heater actually comes on, you can take a look. I do have 5 guitars in this stand. There is quite a bit of spacing here. I could shift things over and definitely, I can definitely see room enough. I wouldn't necessarily put 10 guitars in here because at that point, whenever you're going to grab one, if there's any movement at all, like maybe this one here, as we do have a funky shaped one, it could actually knock in or bang into another guitar. So I'm not sure 10 is exactly ideal, but I could definitely see 7 or 8. Now, I could have actually spent less money on a stand. This one here, Canadian, was $120. I could have gotten one for $60 that held, I think it was either 5 or 7. But at that point, it's not expandable if needed. But more important, Hercules actually, all of the material that they actually use is safe for Nitro Cellulose finishes. So your Gibsons and such will be able to actually sit in this stand without the material that's here soaking out some of the finish, like sucking out some of the finish there. So as far as expansion goes, it's very easy. You're just going to put a screwdriver in here, hold this tight, and unscrew it. Take the screw out. Place it on. Then you just feed the screw through and tighten it to lock it in place. Then as far as adding these to the bottom to hold the guitars in, what you do is you pull this apart, and then there's an extra piece that's inside. You pull that out, place it on, and then fit that over here. So you do one on the front and one on the back. Alright, so here we have all 6 guitars in place with the extender. One of them is an 8-string. So, you know, if you're using one of the regular Hercules stands or like the wall mounts or what have you, this one fits in there quite easily because of the orientation of it. So you're not going to be jamming it in and jamming it out. But I have a decent amount of space in between all of the guitars with 6 of them in there. I think you could comfortably get 8 guitars in here, because I do have quite a bit of space right here, and this guitar here I could move it further over this way. So I think 8 guitars would actually fit in here quite well and quite comfortably. Now I do have one final test that I think everybody knows ain't gonna pass the test, so let's give it a shot. So we already know that we can fit an Explorer shape in here and a Firebird. Let's see what we can do with some other pointy guitars. So again, the Explorer fits fine. The Firebird fits fine. Both of these, by the way, do slide a little. A Gibson Flying V is actually fitting in here. The fins here are, it's touching here and it's touching down here, and there's about 1 inch to 2 inches of space of actual clearance, so it's not hitting anything. A Jackson 7-string Rhodes is fitting in this rack. The bottom fin, the shorter fin, is touching here on the rack itself, and then the bottom, again, has about 2 inches of clearance. Okay, I'm not gonna lie here, I'm quite shocked. I thought this was not going to work at all, but I have an Ibanez Xiphos, so basically a Jackson Warrior copy, and it is in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 funky shaped guitars, and they're in this stand no problem. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Hercules, I'm gonna do this right, GS525B. So it originally holds 5 guitars. You can buy expanders for it. They're easy to install. And they hold pointy guitars. You can fit basically 8 comfortably without the worry of anything touching or hitting. And it gives clearance on the ground and holds the pointy guitars. Ladies and gentlemen, that's incredible. Thanks for watching. I am going to do a comparison video between the guitar rack and the Hercules stands where it holds 3 guitars. Because basically I've been running off of 3 of those and wall hangers this whole time, and really I think this is better. Thanks for watching.